They're not just dancing in the background anymore. These former video vixens can now list first lady, major movie star, real estate agent, and so much more on their resumes. Lanisha Cole's early 2000s music video credits include Pharrell's Frontin' and Mystical's Danger Been So Long. Since then, she's been pretty busy. In 2003, she became one of the models on The Price is Right, but her time on the game show eventually turned acrimonious. The situation led to a lawsuit in which Cole claimed that a producer had barged into her dressing room while she was getting changed and began yelling at her. The lawsuit also included accusations of false imprisonment and sexual harassment. The suit was eventually settled with undisclosed terms, and since then, Cole has moved forward in a different direction. She now runs her own business, Lanisha Cole Photography. She's been featured on the sci-fi show Fact or Faked: Paranormal Files as a photography expert, and she's also spearheaded the making of a documentary based on the life of her father, painter Rudy Cole. And in 2022, Cole gave birth to a daughter named Onyx. Onyx's father is Nick Cannon. She was Cole's first child and Cannon's ninth. Esther Baxter appeared in dozens of music videos from the likes of Nelly and Petey Pablo, and she's also won awards for her work, including Vibe's Video Goddess Award for Ludacris's #1 spot. She went on to appear in several reality series and talk shows, and she became a centerfold in multiple magazines. Baxter remains active on social media, where she posts regular updates about her life and promotes her businesses. She's the owner of a lingerie company that focuses on accenting women's unique and individual body shapes and styles. And she's also worked as a personal celebrity chef under the name Chef E. Lauren London initially broke out as a 2000s video vixen in clips from the likes of Ludacris, Pharrell, and Snoop Dogg. She's also shown up in several TV shows and movies, including the HBO series Entourage and the 2006 movie ATL, in which she played T.I.'s love interest. In 2023, London had a starring role in the Netflix rom-com You People. She found the experience incredibly personal, as her father was Jewish. Since her parents divorced when she was young, she'd never really gotten to explore that side of her ancestry before. As she explained to People magazine, "What felt personal was shooting in LA. I liked that they were Jewish because it was also some stuff that I got to learn via being in the movie that I didn't know."
A girl from LA, Inglewood, comes from a Muslim family that meets a nice white boy, Jewish white boy from Brentwood.
London has also paid homage to Los Angeles by designing several shoes for Puma. As she explained to Footwear News, "LA is the city that made me who I am, and I'm excited to share my world and give everyone a little piece of me and my personal style." Karrine Steffans famously wrote the controversial 2005 memoir Confessions of a Video Vixen. Fast forward to 2022, when she talked with Essence about how she was rebranding herself as Elisabeth Ovesen. She also discussed her upcoming plans, including the podcasts Asking for a Friend and Intermission. Ovesen is still writing as well. Her debut novel is called The House of Ill Repute, and she's written under other names besides Ovesen and Steffans, which are both pseudonyms. She also started the Ovesen Company, a creative consultancy business geared toward promoting hospitality businesses. And she's helming the Ovesen Foundation, a company that works with recently homeless, unhoused, or displaced families who are transitioning back into permanent housing. Known for her appearance in videos with Ludacris, Tupac, and Lil' Kim, LisaRaye McCoy has been incredibly busy. When she married her second husband, Michael Nizick, in 2006, the honeymoon involved stops in Jerusalem, Bali, and Dubai. Their union made her the first lady of Turks and Caicos. But that chapter of life didn't exactly have a happy ending. The couple divorced in 2008 amidst accusations of domestic violence and charges of corruption. McCoy caused some controversy with her comments that she had turned the island territory around, referencing projects that included a music festival and a film festival. The residents of Turks and Caicos weren't exactly thrilled by her claim that nobody had heard of them until she got there.
I read someone called you LisaRaye Christopher Columbus.
That wasn't the only time McCoy stirred up controversy. During an appearance on The Wendy Williams Show, she claimed that she'd been made the Queen Mother of Ghana, but that wasn't exactly true. Instead, she was given a title to honor her humanitarian work and assistance in setting up a clinic. Nicknamed The Body, Kai Toy Johnson appeared in mid-aughts videos with Outkast, then went on to the occasional TV and commercial role. Then she disappeared from the public eye, which was by design, as she welcomed 2 foster children into her home and decided to make them her top priority. Johnson's focus on children has been a lifelong passion. While in college, she helped produce a gospel newsletter called Kids Under Construction. And since putting her acting career on hold, she also founded an organization called Destiny's Child Inc. It provides home care services, recreational therapies, cleaning services, transportation and medical appointments, and other quality-of-life services to families with developmentally disabled children. Johnson is occasionally active on Twitter, as she uses the platform to promote upcoming projects and encourage her followers to get out and vote. Her most recent project was Huntress, a 2020 adaptation of a series of books following the exploits of an Atlanta-based succubus hunter. Only a few episodes were filmed, though. After appearing in music videos for the likes of Alicia Keys, Usher, and several others, Melyssa Ford decided to walk away from her video vixen career in 2004. Then, in 2014, she took a starring role in the Bravo reality series Blood, Sweat, and Heels. She's also kept busy in the years in between. At one point, she dove headfirst into the world of New York City real estate. As Ford explained to Ebony in 2014, "I just thought that real estate was a good choice for me. I'm very diplomatic because I've had to deal with so many different personalities throughout my years in the entertainment industry. I'm obviously very personable. I know how to identify what people seem to want." In 2018, Ford was hosting a show called Hollywood Unlocked when she was involved in a horrific car accident that left her with a skull fracture and a concussion. In an attempt to find out exactly what happened, her friends and family released some pretty shocking accident scene photos.
I just thought to myself, I'm not gonna make it.
Really?
Later that year, Ford opened up on Instagram as she revealed, "I'm battling depression, crushing, malignant depression. It feels like there are two me's, before and after the crash, and I barely know how before me is anymore. Trying to seek help feels like drowning in a strong current with a lifetime swimming right above your head." Chessika Cartwright's video vixen credits include videos for Nelly's Flap Your Wings and 50 Cent's Candy Shop. In addition to that portion of her career, she also appeared in a 2005 movie called Bloodline. Like many of her fellow video vixens, she's continued to share her life and some aspirational messages on social media. According to her LinkedIn, she's spent several decades working as an image consultant with a company called Chess. Cartwright has also taken her career in a bit of a different direction, with her Instagram including a link to the real estate company she works for. She earned her license in 2016, though it's unclear if she continues to practice in the industry. Buffie Carruth became known as Buffy the Body after her boyfriend posted some swimsuit photos of her online, which she eventually revealed was done without her knowledge or consent. Back in Carruth's video vixen days, she appeared in Tony Yayo's So Seductive, and from there forward, the experience got bigger than she'd ever dreamed of. But that was never really her true passion. She's since been working to make a huge difference in people's lives for the better. In addition to writing the book Vixen Icon, Carruth created a series called Bodynomics, with the goal of reevaluating what it means to be healthy. As she explained on her website, there's a big misconception that you have to be thin with very few curves to be considered fit and healthy or even fine. I want to be the one that fills that void and teach women the real deal. Carruth is also the founder of Brick Built Apparel, which began as an active and fitness wear company in 2012. Since then, they've expanded into selling casual wear, travel accessories, and home apparel while still designing the vast majority of their clothes.
Treat them good and they'll keep coming back. That's all I gotta say.
Tae Heckard's long list of video vixen credits include Busta Rhymes, Drew Hill, and Neo. She's also had a steady acting career, including appearances in a couple episodes of the Netflix sitcom Black AF. She got back into the video vixen game in 2020 and 2021 in videos for Trippie Redd and Busta Rhymes. Heckard remains active on social media, as she often posts photos in glamorous places on her Instagram. She's also been the subject of much speculation regarding her relationship with NFL player Stefon Diggs. She was previously romantically linked to retired NBA star Brandon Jennings, with whom she shares a son. Heckard has shared photos and stories of her life with Diggs, but she's been conspicuously absent from his social media. Both have remained mum on the topic, leading to speculation that they just like their privacy. Katie Aubert was absolutely one of the go-to girls for aughts music videos, perhaps most famously for the 2004 Lloyd Banks clip for Karma. Looking back on it all, Aubert wasn't entirely sure how it all happened. As she admitted to 2190 in 2023, things kind of kept falling into my lap. Aubert's career headed to the big screen when she was cast in 2002's Friday After Next, which led to a slew of roles in shows and movies like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Soul Plane. In her 2190 interview, Aubert shared that she was going to continue acting, but not necessarily in the same way. As she put it, I'm taking on roles that people have never seen me in. I'm talking about that overly masculine, tough, no makeup character. And what I'm doing is I'm focusing on setting myself up for action movies, more sci-fi, detective, action hero roles. Those are the steps that I'm taking and the roles that I'm positioning myself for. In addition to her acting, Aubert has been modeling regularly and working with nonprofit groups.
What are you looking for?
LoLa Monroe's story is pretty incredible. While hip-hop fans know her from Trey Songz and Kanye West videos, her life wasn't always so glamorous. After leaving her native Ethiopia for the U.S. with her parents, the family started to splinter. Monroe then found herself living on the streets, which is where she had a fortuitous meeting with a talent scout. Just appearing in videos wasn't enough for her, though, so in 2009, she kicked off her own career as a hip-hop artist in earnest. Monroe was picked up by Wiz Khalifa, and after putting out a few mixtapes, she decided to take a step back to raise her child with her longtime partner, King Los. That wasn't the only thing on her plate, as she also founded 2 companies between her departure from Taylor Gang and her 2017 appearance on the Platinum Line. One of Monroe's companies is a skincare line that includes products like creams, soaps, and acne treatments. She's also running a high-end jewelry line that now has plans for expansion. If that sounds like a lot, it is. In 2020, Monroe told Revolt, "Being a female entrepreneur is very empowering. When women come together, it makes things move with a force behind it versus just individually. It's very powerful."